Hello everybody, what is going on? It's Jimmy here back with another video, and today, my friends, we have something to talk about that's a little different from the usual stuff we talk about on the channel. Yes, it's about the Nintendo Switch, but it's actually about sales analysis, and I know you're thinking we just talked about sales the other day, but this is a little different. This is what an analyst, industry consultant thinks about the Nintendo Switch for 2020 late and 2021, what he ultimately thinks that will happen when these next-gen consoles come out. Now, for me personally, I think that Nintendo really has nothing to worry about, and neither does he. The industry consultant said that Nintendo will remain king of Japan over the next few years and that Nintendo has nothing to worry about. And here's the exact quote. All signs point that for the next few years, Nintendo will stay king in Japan, and I really don't understand why Microsoft is still so obsessed with Japan. Now, keep in mind, Microsoft owns just 0.1% of console sales in Japan, so they do have to be worried a little bit because there's hardly any units that are actually shifted in the country of Japan. But the thing is that I think that a lot of people are getting misconstrued here is that I don't think Microsoft's necessarily obsessed with Japan. I think they're obsessed with money and all the places they can get money. Japan's a big one. People in Japan love to play video games. Be great for them. But no, Japan is not working out very well for them right now, and it's hard for them to actually get money in Japan because, well, how do I say this nicely? It's a tradition for Japanese people to buy games from their country. In America, we're a little less loyal to just American companies. If that was the case, we just buy Xbox. We like what we like, and it doesn't matter what it is, and that's how I think it should be. But in Japan, they think that if it didn't come from Japan, they don't really want it, and that's the thing. And even though the Series X sold out relatively quickly in Japan, it's not going to be the best-selling console in Japan anytime soon whatsoever. So for them to say this makes sense, but the PlayStation 5, I feel like, does have a good chance at doing some serious damage to the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch as a whole in terms of how many units it'll sell. Now, do I think that this holiday the Nintendo Switch will sell less than 10 million? Probably not, but you never know, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people are worried about here is what will happen to Nintendo. Do they need to make a 4K Switch? Do they need to do something else? Is there other options for them because of the fact that they're running out of Steam with the Nintendo Switch? But I completely disagree with this. We have Breath of the Wild 2 on the way, everyone. And if it is going to be on the original Switch, which it most likely will be, I don't see a way that it will be on just the Switch Pro. If they're making a Switch Pro, it's not just going to be on the Switch Pro. There's no way they're going to do that with that big of a game. They're going to want it to be on all the consoles. You saw what they did with the Wii U version of Zelda Breath of the Wild. They're going to bring The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild to the sequel, whatever they want to call it, to whatever the older Switch is, the Switch, and they're going to bring it to the newer Switch, and that's just a fact. Or maybe they may just bring it to the Switch we have now. We may not even get a Switch Pro. There's nothing confirmed from Nintendo. But basically, what I'm trying to get at here is that a lot of people think Nintendo has something to be threatened about, and that's why I titled this video, Should Nintendo Feel Threatened by Next-Gen Consoles? And the answer to that question is, honestly, I don't think that they need to be threatened by anything. I think that, truthfully, Nintendo stays in their own lane. They're going to do whatever they want. They already were underpowered compared to last gen's consoles. Is it going to make that big of a difference? Maybe a little bit, maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop me a like, comment, maybe even subscribe if you want to see more Nintendo Switch content. Jimmy out here. Thank you again for your continued support, love, and be nice to each other. Jimmy out of here.